Wednesday 11th of September interview with Exec Member for the Environment Nigel Murphy. There was the Clean and Green Spaces, or Places initiative has just been, the recommendations have just been accepted by the executive. My understanding is it now goes to full council to be ratified on the 9th of October. When does the money start flowing? When can people, community groups and people start bidding for use of some of this money to make Manchester cleaner and greener?
Well, I think any project can go forward from now. I mean, we're looking at how we get that process streamlined, so we're looking at interactions via the web to try and appeal, because I don't want people just phoning up the helpline saying, we'd like to have X, Y or Z. I think we could do with some formulated bids, but I'd suggest communities start working together, because I think the best type of bids are going to come from a group of people rather than just individuals. So start working on them now, and the system will be on the website live as soon as possible, so that formulated bids can go forward. We can assess how they're going to impact the long term, so that they've got to be, I think, how's the way to do it? The whole idea of the bid is to, I suppose it's invest to save, so we can actually have long-term initiatives rather than, because this is one-off funding, it's not continual funding. So what can we do to change attitudes and change behaviour, which is going to make the city cleaner and greener?
And definition of green, because there's nothing in the report that I read that mentions carbon dioxide emissions or biodiversity. There's certainly stuff in there about clean, but what does council mean by green in that context?
I don't think we want to be too prescriptive. I think that's why we want the communities to come up. So it could be some of the self-grow type initiatives. It could be ways of actually how we can reduce the carbon emissions within a community. So that actually, are they looking at shared transport schemes or the bits? But remember, 14.5 million is a lot of money. It can make a huge difference in the communities, but it's got to be spread and be effective in a very short time. So the green could cover anything. We don't want to be prescriptive on what it's actually going to be used for.
And is the council going to put up a list of criteria about how the projects will be selected and who will do the selecting and right of appeal if a bid is rejected? What
is very clear on this is we don't want to get bogged down by bureaucracy. We want it to be a streamlined process for moving forward, so that people can actually apply and have the effect that's going forward. The whole formula of how it's gone has only just been approved in the last hour, has got to be sorted out. It's moved quite quickly since the dividend was announced from the